So in echelon form, we used to do only row transformation. Here in normal form, we will be using both row and column transformation. So both row column transformation we will be using. So before starting, we will say some rules for this one, means some working method to solve this one. So the working rule which is given by, this is just for your information, this working rule. The first one is that make the first element A11, first element equal to 1. Means if you have the matrix here, say 2, 3, 2, 4 like this, A1, 2, 5 like this matrix you have, then the first element, this element must be 1. Make it as 1. Why we are making like that? Because then the calculation will be very easy if you are making this element 1. Okay, so to make that element 1, what we can do here, either you can divide 3 by 3, then all you have to divide by 3. So 3 by 3 this will become 1. That is one way. Otherwise what you can do? Otherwise if you just interchange these rows and columns. Okay. If you are not doing this one, just interchange this R1, R2 if you are interchanging. Then what will happen? Then it will become 1, 2, 5, 3, 2, 4. Like this it will come. Okay. So this is, in any way you have to make the first element as 1. That is the first rule. Then rule no first working method. Then second one, so here I will write by suitable operation. Then second is that after doing this one, using elementary transformation, or suitable transformation, bring all or make all the elements of first row and first column. First row and first column as zeros. Okay, that is the first row and first column elements, bring all that as zeros. Means if you have a matrix, here we will be making 1, and first row, first column, whatever the remaining elements are there, make that as 0 by suitable elementary transformation. Okay. Then what you have to do is, then you need to repeat the same process. Means again you are trying to make it as an identity matrix. That means by suitable transformation, repeat this process, repeat the process until we get an identity matrix. Identity matrix means 1 0 0, like that, only ones and zeros. Then order of that identity matrix will be the rank of the matrix. Okay, so at the end, when you simplify that one, you will get an identity matrix. Suppose we are getting the identity matrix as say 1 0 0, 0 1 0 and 0 0 0, like this. Then here you can see this is an identity matrix, means you can write this as something I2 0 0 0, like this. So the order of that identity matrix is 2, therefore rank will be 2. Suppose here you are getting it as 1, then this is an identity matrix of order 3. So we will write this as I3, just I3. This is I3. So the rank will be 3. Okay, so this is a procedure what we want to do. First of all, make the first element as 1, then make all the other elements of first row and first column 0. And after doing that one, means first of all you need to make all the first row, first column elements 0, then all the other elements, convert all the other elements into ones and zeros. Okay, then finally you will get an identity matrix, and the order of that identity matrix will be the rank of the matrix. Okay, so I'll show you an example to this one. Say Yesterday what we had done, the same question we will take. Simple one I'll show you first. And by normal form, by reducing to normal form. Okay, so A is equal to say 110, 220. This is a very simple one. And 0, 1, 1. Same question that we did for echelon 4. So here if I want to do this one, first of all, already this is 1. So no need to change this one. Okay. So that is A equal to this. You will rewrite it again. Then first step what we have to do is make this one. Means now firstly we will make the first element as 1, and after that we will make elements of first row, these two and these two as zeros. Now already this one and this is 0, this also is 0. Okay, now we will make this one, this column means this row, first row this element as 0, and in this column this element as 0. Okay, so to do that one, what we will do, A changes to I'm going to make this 0. This one we are going to make 0, so that is, this is column.
R1
Okay.
minus
So
R3.
C2 changes to C2 minus C1. Okay. So C2, this is C2 element. This one is C2 element. So we will be changing C2 minus C1. So what will happen? This will remain as it is. You cannot do simultaneous operation in a matrix. Means once you are doing with C and the other step, suppose you are doing R. This is not possible. Okay, if you are doing with column, do only with column. If you are doing with row, do only with row. But both row and column transformations you can use. Simultaneous use is not allowed. Okay, so now I am doing this one. So C2 minus C1 means 1 minus 1, this is 0. This is 2 minus 2, 0. This is 1 minus 0. So it is 1. And column 3 already it is 0 there. So no need to do it again. So 0, 0, 1. Now we will make this 2, 0. Next step. Just to make that 2, 0, what to do? That is, this is R2. So R2 changes to R2 minus 2 times R1. So that is 1, 0, 0. Then 2 minus 2 into 1. This is 2 minus 2 into 1. So 2 minus 2, it is 0. This is 0 minus 0 and 0 minus 0 here. Again 0 is here, so that will come as it is 1, 1. So now what to do? So now as per the rule, first row and first column, all the elements are 0 except the first one. Okay. Now we will make either this 0 or this 0, anyone. So to make that 0, the use of making this zeros means when 0 is here in the first row and first column, the use is that you can do the simplification very easily. Calculation will be very easy. Okay. So now as you like, you can, as you like, you can make either this 0 or this 0. Okay, so I'm going to make this one, this C3 I'm going to make 0, this one. So C3 changes to C3 minus C2. Okay,